Hello there, it's Jason McKay here. Welcome to the presentation today. Very exciting day for you today. The very beginning of your journey with me in your online empire. I like to say it really is truly exciting for you today. If you are someone who's been struggling online for months or years even to make $1 online, and there's so many people out there that just want to make a buck out of you. It's not funny. So any wonder it's so hard for people to actually find something that works and be able to use that for years and years to come. So what I'm here today to do for you is show you a system that can produce massive amounts of cash flow for you with very, very little work on your behalf. We leverage other people's efforts and other people's money to actually make money for ourselves, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So if you're here today, you've gone through the first part of my sales funnel. You've either spoken to me on Facebook and I've sent you this to this website because you're eager and keen to have a look at it, or you're receiving this through my follow-up series. You've received the first email from me today, or you opted into my list yesterday, and you're receiving this email from me today, or you're watching the video because you've received that email. They're the two reasons that you would be here today. So whatever you are and wherever you are, I'm here to help you, and I really do want to see you succeed, because if you're winning and making money, so am I, and I'm going to show you how you can use these different businesses and different opportunities to help you build your team and help you to build a business, just like I've done. All I need you to do is rinse and repeat exactly what I'm doing, and you will be fine. Okay, I'll have you making money. I promise you. If you go through and you follow these steps that I'm going to show you, I promise you that you'll be making money within 12 hours from now. Okay, so how's that? All right, so the first slide I'm going to go through today is I'm just going to explain to you and what I'm doing and what I'm going to be showing you over the next few minutes. So please turn off all distractions and focus on me for just a couple of minutes. And like I said, I promise you'll walk away today with an opportunity to make money passively every single day of the week, and within 12 hours from now if you choose to. Okay, so what I'm going to show you and I'm going to show you how to do is basically cut into 3 individual phases. Okay, now the first initial phase is basically I'm going to show you how to create passive income for cash flow. So, and how we actually do that is we buy shares in advertising companies. Okay, so you picture Google, okay, for example. I'm using Google as an example. They are a huge advertising company, okay. Can you imagine if they allowed you to have a share or a piece of their profit every day by you just simply going out and purchasing a share in their company, so to speak? So you obviously know what the share market is. You go out, you purchase shares, and you receive a dividend of that company's takings each month. Well, this is exactly the same, but we actually do this in a much shorter period. We purchase, as you can see on the screen there, we purchase shares which range from $3 up to $50, and they actually mature a certain percentage over a certain period of time. Now you can see over here, this is an example. You say you purchase your ad share, which is a $3 ad share in the company. Okay, you receive 10 website credits, 10 banner ad credits, 25 banner ad, 5 text ad, and you can only purchase 50 of these per day. Okay, and each of these shares in the company will actually mature to 120%. So you'll make $3.60 when they actually mature. Okay, and how they mature is everyone else is buying these ad packs and these shares in the company, and at the end of each hour or every half an hour you receive a percentage of the company's takings, depending on how many ad shares you have in the company. Okay, so you could actually make say you purchase 50 ad packs, you could make those 50 ad packs back within a day. depending on how much money the company's taken in that period, it just really depends. Every day is going to be different, but the maximum amount of time they say that your shares will need to mature is 3 days. Okay, so which is amazing. I mean, you think about it, even if you you purchase 50 ad shares, and I've got an example of how it all works in a second, but if you purchase 50 ad shares to start with, it costs you $150. Within 3 days, you're going to make $30. So that's pretty cool. I mean, how much money are you making right now is my question to you. And if it's zero, and if it's nothing, and how much effort are you going to make that zero amount of money? I would say a lot. So having something like this left at your feet is a godsend. Like this particular company that I will introduce to you very, very shortly. Okay, this particular company is a company that will be around for a long time. Okay, for the simple fact that it is structured very, very well, and all the money that's being paid out to all its members is all accounted for. Okay, and there's actually a membership attached to this as well. So the company itself is rock solid. It's not going anywhere, and you've got a fantastic opportunity to I guess capitalize on this company and its takings each and every day. Okay, so this is how I actually make passive income every day. I wake up in my account and I have money in my account every single day that I could take out if I like, or I could keep building the particular business up. Okay, so this is the first phase. Okay, there's 3 individual phases. This is the first phase, and just let me explain further how this works for you. Okay, so this is investment number 1. As we just spoke about, just let me move these over. Your ad pack costs $3, okay, and it matures 120%. So you make 60 cents every time this ad pack matures. Okay, now let me tell you something. This might take and it more than likely will at the moment, because the company is actually unbelievably in a boom. I personally believe that it will take under 3 days for your $3 ad packs to mature. So you could be looking at 2 days, even 1 day, and it even says here daily profit limit is $30. So they're putting that there because they realize that this could all happen within a day. Okay, so which is fine. Okay, I'm going to show you a strategy that you can use to make this work really, really well. But I'm only going to be showing the people that actually choose to get in and get in with me. I'm not going to show people that are just floundering around and don't really want to take action. Okay, but there's an example here that I've written down here. Okay, so buying 50 of these $3 ad shares on day 1 will cost you $150. Okay. Now, throughout the day, it may take 3 days, it may take 2 days. I'm not too sure. It depends on the amount of people buying traffic and buying ads in the system. Okay, but I've made it to the maximum at which they say is 3 days. Okay, so in 3 days' time, your shares will mature to make you 120%. So you'll make $180. Okay, so you'll make $30 in a maximum of 3 days with this particular company. Okay, so let's just say you make $30 in 3 days doing nothing but viewing 10 websites a day. I mean, like I said before, how much money are you making now? Okay, probably not much, and probably nothing. Okay, so this is something that you can do now, and you can start making money within 12 hours. Okay, so with the money you made, so the $30 that you made, you reinvest that money, okay, and you buy 60 shares, and in 3 days or under, you're now making $216. Okay, so you're making a lot more than you made on the first day. Okay, so what we do then is we reinvest again and again and again until you're actually happy with the daily amount that you're making. Okay, so you want to get it to the point where you're making $200, $300, $400 a day. You can pull out $200 and reinvest the rest. Okay, it's totally up to you where you want to go with it. So what I've done as well, I've made a potential income for your first month from just a $150 investment. Now, some of you may not have $150. You might have 20, you might have 30. I've just based this on $150 because it's an easy figure to base it around, and it's the maximum amount of shares that you can buy, of $3 shares that you can buy every single day. So you could buy $150 worth of shares for a week. Okay, so if you had that much to invest, and you would be making a fantastic income within 2 weeks. Okay, so I say this is the example, guys. Day one. Okay, so let's say we invested $150 on day one. We purchased $150 worth of $3 shares, and those shares will mature in under 3 days and will give you $180. Okay, so day three. So I've made this every 3 days just to because it's the maximum amount of time they say that it will take for your shares to mature. Okay, so say on day three you reinvest your $180 and buy another lot of $3 shares. Okay, your $180 will mature to $216 in 3 days. Okay, so that'll take us to day 6. Right, so you reinvest your $216 and buy more $3 shares with all of the money that you've made. Now you're making $259. Okay, within that period. Then we're now up to day 9. We reinvest our $259. It's now starting to get pretty serious, guys. We're making now around $310 within that time period, and we've actually doubled our money within 9 days. Now, tell me something again. I'm asking you that question. Are you making that kind of money now? Okay, is this something that you can turn down? Why would you want to turn something like this down? Okay, that's what I'm asking you now. Okay, day 12, reinvest that $310. Okay, now over that time period, we're nearly making over $60 a day, or over every 3 days with our small $150 investment. Okay, what shares can you buy that'll do that for you? Okay, day 15, reinvest that $372, and now we're making $446 out of that. Okay, and it's going to go on, so on and so forth. Okay, and there's other strategies that you can apply. There's other shares that we can buy that will absolutely double and triple our amount of money that we're making each day. We'll take you back to the first one. You can see if you were buying $7 shares, okay, it says it takes a week to mature, but it doesn't really. It takes a little bit less than that. But if you had, $50 $3 shares and $57 shares, look, it's a totally different ball game. You're going to start making $1,000 a day very, very quickly. Probably within a month, you'll be up to making about $1,000 a day. Okay, so this program, like I said, is very, very lucrative. It's very, very easy to run. It's my 4-year-old could run this program. It's really that easy. All you're doing is clicking a few buttons, buying your shares every day, reinvesting your shares, buying more and buying more until you get to the point where you're happy to withdraw the money out each day and buy the amount of shares you need. Okay, and then withdraw that money out, and so on and so forth. Okay, guys, this is all real money being paid from each member into the actual business, and it gets distributed out to everyone depending on the amount of shares that are purchased that day. Okay, so there's no way in the world this company can go under. It's been approved by PayPal, which tells you something. You can use your PayPal account to pay for things, to withdraw money. PayPal just does not really does look into these business opportunities and will not actually put their name on something that they think is a bit dodgy. Okay, so and like I said here as well, this, depending on the amount of shares that you've purchased, I mean, this could happen daily for you. Okay, so I'm saying 3 days here, but this could be a daily occurrence. I mean, you could be making, let's just say you invested $1,000, okay, instead of, or $1,500 instead of $150. You're then going to be making $300 a day from the get-go. So it's something that I think you should seriously consider. If you need more information, just get in contact with me. There will be a button soon that's going to pop up under the video, and I'm going to take you to another page where I'm going to run through how you can actually sign up and get started with these companies. Okay, but I'm going to need you to click that button and go on through to the next phase, so you can get in and get started with that. Alright, so the next phase, guys, which I want to talk quickly about as well, is our second advertising company that we want to actually invest in. So yes, what we actually do with our takings is we pull some of it out, and we invest into another company which is very, very similar, okay, it doesn't work as quick as the first one that I've shown you there, but it's very, very similar, and it's very, very easy to use as well. So the company is stable. The company has been operating for a few years now, and it's not going anywhere, okay, is what I'm saying. So this is why I've chosen these two companies. I've done a lot of research into them. I use them myself, and I've had no issues with them at all. And this is the second opportunity, very, very similar to the first one. Okay, we won't get right into the nuts and bolts of this one immediately. Firstly, I want to get you set up into the first one, and then once we're going, and once you've got enough money built up, we will move you into this one as well. So we've got two companies actually producing passive income for us on a daily basis. Okay, now you're probably thinking, well, what all this money I'm making, what am I going to do with it? Okay, what's the best thing to do with the money, and where's the best place to put my money so I'm not going to spend it and it's going to grow for me without me actually having to do anything? Okay, phase 3 is what we actually do is we use the money created from both passive income opportunities, and we invest in the precious metals and gold industry. Okay, so there is a company out there that allows you to purchase small amounts of gold, small amounts of pure 99.9% bullion gold. So you know, anyone can go out and purchase it. You can purchase, the smallest amount you can purchase is around $50 to $100. But this is what we do. We invest our money into our gold business, and we actually grow our gold business with the money, the passive income that we've created from our advertising shares that we've purchased. Okay, so that's what we do, that's what I do, and that's how I actually make my income online. And I think if you want to get started with this, the next step for you is to actually click the button below, go through the steps, and get set up in the first passive income opportunity. Okay, it does cost a little bit to get started in here, so if you're interested in getting started with this now and just getting the ball rolling, you can set up a free account with these guys, but there's not much point if you're not going to be buying gold or anything. So if you do want to have a look at it, and you want me to run you through it, just get in contact with me. You know where to find me now. You can find me on Facebook. I've given you plenty of places that you can contact me. Get in contact with me, and I can show you all about this particular opportunity. But I think the first thing you need to do is you need to get set up in your cash flow businesses, so you start making money every day. I mean, it's pretty important that you do that. It's going to help you to get your business off the ground. Okay, I'm sure that even if you're making $30 every 3 days, it's better than actually making nothing. You're putting your money somewhere where it's going to make you money, instead of spending it on stuff, products and different things, shiny objects that are just not doing anything for you. Okay, so I think this is a fantastic opportunity for someone who hasn't really made money online before, and you really want to get started. But it is up to you, of course. I can't force you into doing this. You have to make a decision, and you have to make that decision yourself. Okay, so what will you receive from me? Okay, so 6 years of experience in working online. Okay, that's a lot of experience. You know, I know lots of people in the industry. I've worked with people that are bad, with people that are good, and I know who to go to get the right information and the best information you can online. Okay, I'm going to give you free coaching on how to use this system to make a life-changing income. Like I said there, I have a few strategies that you can use with these passive income opportunities that will help you would duplicate your money much quicker than what I've just shown you in the example. That's just one example of one different ad pack. There's 7 different ad packs in there, and I can show you a strategy that will help you to get to where you want to be much quicker. Okay, so I'm going to give you ongoing support. I'm going to give you training and updates. Okay, it gives you instant access to my my mastermind group. Okay, where you and everyone else can actually talk to each other, ask questions, you know, talk to other guys that are doing the same things as you are, and help each other to actually make this work for you. Okay, I'll give you every resource and product I use every day to make money. So what you're seeing right here, the squeeze pages, the websites, the videos, everything. I'll give you all the resources. Even if you need websites created and things done, I'll give you one and I'll get you set up so you can start building up your list and building followers for yourself. Okay, and step-by-step instructions on getting set up, which I think is pretty important when you don't really know what you're doing. Okay, so and how can I help you make money? Okay, well, I think I've really just shown you that. I thought I'd just add this little slide in just to reassure everything. So how am I going to help you? I'm going to show you a system that is so easy to run, requires no sponsoring, no fancy software, no hard work, and no steep learning curve. And it's so basic my 4-year-old can run it. Okay, and yes, it does require a small investment to get running, but I'm pretty sure that if you apply yourself and if you really want to get this going, you'll find the money that it takes to get it going. Okay, so you've seen in the example that I've shown you, your investment can be made back within 9 days. So even if you have to go and borrow the money, go and borrow $1,000 from a friend, tell them you'll pay them back in 10 days, tell them you'll pay them back by the end of the month. Okay, that's all it's going to take for you to get started and get your business off the ground. So look, I hope you've enjoyed the presentation today. I've really enjoyed showing it to you. If you do want to get started in the first income opportunity, so the first passive income opportunity, where you're going to have the opportunity to start making money within 12 hours from now, click the button below the video. You'll be taken to another page where I need you to put your name and email in, because you'll be getting transferred to another one of my email lists. Okay, I need you to be on that email list because you'll be receiving important updates and very important steps that you need to take to get your business set up and get your business running smoothly from day one. Okay, so go ahead, do that, click the button below, opt into the page, and you'll be taken to another video where I'm going to go through and show you how to get everything set up inside of the business. Okay, so thank you very much for watching today, and I do wish you all the best.